It started off as just a dream. Tonight, Miller Park is a reality. The state-of-the-art ballpark opens with much fanfare, including the first pitch thrown out by President George W. Bush. And right now, we're taking a live look as the retractable roof does its thing here at Miller Park.
Good evening, I'm David Davis.
And I'm Kathy Michaelby. This is going to be a scene in every ball game, actually. We're looking at it from News Chopper 12 and inside the ballpark. Right now, it is raining.
We had a few questions of whether they were going to open the roof because it is raining on us here. We've got the umbrella up, but they had to open it for the opening night crowd. It is something you just have to see. I saw it last week at the practice game. It's unbelievable. This place, no one leaves to watch the end of this.
This is a very stunning moment. I was going to make a little bit of a pun because weather's permitting. We won this ball game today. He finished it off, made sure we got the 3 outs in the top of the ninth. Now, weather permitting, it seems that they're going to open this roof no matter what so people can see it. Not weather permitting.
It definitely has been quite the night. You're seeing a live picture there with the roof opening up, the back walls open up. It gets about 30 degrees colder in here just like that. But it's been a dramatic night as well. What more could you ask for? Bottom of the 8th, game tied. Richie Sexton steps to the plate.
Seattle is here. Oh, Richie Sexton! Oh, you Sexton boy, you! Up into the top.
That was the game winner. Brewers win 5-4 on that solo shot. There have been many, many special moments this opening day at Miller Park, and we've got them all. Of course, one of the biggest highlights came when President George W. Bush stepped out onto the field with the crowd cheering him on, and we do mean cheering him. He was very appreciated for coming out here to Milwaukee tonight. Bush threw out the first pitch, and as you see there, he skipped it up to Brewers skipper Davey Lopes. But nonetheless, it was great to have him here. Baseball Commissioner Bud Selig also throwing out one of the inaugural first pitches before the game. The man whose dream it was to build this stadium shared just how special this night is for him.
I'm proud and I'm happy. And the joy and the happiness that I've seen in this community for the last month has made me very, very happy.
And of course, the night wouldn't be complete without one of the greatest Brewers of all time on the field, Hall of Famer Robin Yount.
What an honor it is for me to be here to share with you the opening of this beautiful ballpark. When I recently toured this facility, I was in awe. I truly wanted to put the uniform back on and play again.
Then shortstop Mark Loretta presented Yount with a memento from County Stadium, a flag that they unfurled together. Quite a night before the game even started. And we're joining you back live again right here as the walls begin to close, the roof begins to close. Thank goodness for us because we're getting wet, Kathy.
We are getting soaked, but we're getting soaked in all the atmosphere here as well. We have 4 different cameras that are all over this stadium tonight. Throughout the evening, we're going to give you so many different views of Miller Park. I think you're going to feel like you were here. There's nothing like being here, however.
43,000 fans here, and they really stuck around for the whole game. It has been quite the opening night, and you kept reminding yourself, years gone by, we froze to death out here, but not tonight. It was a perfect night.
Yeah, I can remember wearing winter coats, raincoats, ponchos, you name it. And this is going to be a real treat for Brewer fans. We're not going to have a rain out. Well, I guess. You might want to bring your umbrella for when the roof opens at the tail end.
I can see my breath right now, but they're closing it up, and it warms right back up. But trust me, last week
right up.
Warms right back up.
We are going to have live coverage throughout our program tonight. We've had that all day long if you've been tuned into Channel 12 from 5 to 6 to our special. Now, the field is getting a little bit more quiet now. However, if you look around, there are still plenty of people who are just kind of soaking in the atmosphere, shall we say. But it's time now to go upstairs again. Let's see what News Chopper 12 can show us from the top of the roof. And maybe Matt can also give us an idea of what's going on as far as traffic and everything. That will be happening a little bit later in our program. Dan Needles has been out here checking out everything that's going out with the game, and Ben Tracy has been involved with every step of the president's trip here to Miller Park. So let's start with Ben Tracy.
Wanted to come here tonight and simply watch a baseball game, but he had a very important job to do. He had to throw out the ceremonial second pitch. Bud Selig actually got the first pitch. Now, George W. Bush, back in his Yale days, his freshman year, was a middle relief pitcher, so you'd think he might have a little advantage here tonight. Well, I got to tell you, the presidential pitch could use a little work. That trademark wink was waiting in the wings tonight.
How cool is that?
But the man who's used to being the star attraction had to compete with our new park. He got Sue Kral's attention, and when he stepped out on the field,
There he is.
she was watching.
Oh my God, he's dressed in normal clothes.
The presidential pitch wasn't perfect.
I wonder if he practiced beforehand, that's all.
His trusted employee says he has.
Down below, and he was doing very well until he went out to the mound. But you know, I'm going to be able to kid him a lot on the way back to D.C. tonight.
The president also posed for player pictures and handed out his name. But it was he who was starstruck when Rod Carew asked for an autograph.
What's wrong with this picture? Him asking me to sign the ball.
Most people had to settle for pictures and the knowledge that our president likes our new park.
How cool is that?
Now, after the game, the president, actually after he gave out that pitch, the president watched the game in Bud Selig's box along with former Governor Tommy Thompson and current Governor Scott McCallum and his wife, Laura Bush. He left here at about 8:20 tonight because he didn't want to have any problems with traffic or deal with people like that. He headed down to the airport, and that's where Joel Clayfish is right now. If you can hear me, Joel, at the airport.
Just about an hour ago, President Bush boarded Air Force One and took off from Milwaukee after he had his whirlwind day here in Milwaukee. Here's video of the president waving goodbye on his first visit to Wisconsin since he was inaugurated. And while he was here, he threw out the first pitch at Miller Park and promised to get federal money to fix the Hone Bridge.
President George W. Bush landed in Milwaukee accompanied by the First Lady, former Governor Tommy Thompson, and Secretary of Transportation Norman Mineta. A host of area dignitaries, including Governor Scott McCallum, Milwaukee Mayor John Norquist, and former Superintendent of Schools Howard Fuller, all greeted the president. President Bush brought the Transportation Secretary to announce his acceptance of an application for federal money to fix the broken Hone Bridge.
So I'm here to tell the good people of Milwaukee that fixing the Hone Bridge is a priority of my administration. I brought along the Secretary of Transportation here to identify the quickest way to rebuild this critical artery.
The president also talked about how important Miller Park's success is for the state.
It'll be a great honor to be there. Miller Park will be a proud part of Milwaukee's landscape.
We talked to Governor Scott McCallum, who is, of course, very excited about the potential for federal monies coming to help fix Hone Bridge. All in all, a very exciting day here at the 440th Airlift Wing. Kathy?
All right, thanks a lot, Joel and Ben, covering all the bases for us tonight. Now, not everyone was thrilled with President Bush's visit to Milwaukee. They actually had a special section set aside so that people could protest, and the president may or may not have seen the people gathered outside today. Among their protests, tax cuts for the rich and bad energy policy.
Well, Miller Park, just a beautiful place to watch baseball. The Brewers still getting used to their new home. A lot of firsts tonight. For that part of the story, let's go down to the field and Andy Kindy. Andy?
David Davis, yes, a night of firsts here at Miller Park. You know, the first pitch was a strike by Jeff D'Amico against Barry Larkin in the first inning. And then the first hit was by Sean Casey of the Reds in the second. First sausage race, by the way, will go in the history books as the Bratwurst being the winner. But the first run of the game came by the Cincinnati Reds, and that was a home run by Michael Tucker, a two-run blast in the fourth inning. It scored Barry Larkin, who crossed the plate first, giving the Reds a 2-0 lead. The first run scored by the Brewers was Tyler Houston. He actually scored. He was the first of 3 Brewer base runners to score on a bases-loaded double by Jose Hernandez that cleared the bases in the fourth inning to give the Brewers a 3-2 lead. And the first home run by the Brewers was Jeremy Burnett's, his third of the year, in the 6th inning. Now, I've been told that Davey Lopes has just entered the media room, and let's take Davey Lopes, the Brewers manager.
Yeah, it's too early. I mean, I believe the more the fans get into the game, the more it can come into play, to be honest with you. I just feel, well, tonight, I still think it's a hitter's ballpark, and I think everybody that's watching, if they watch the 2 exhibition games and tonight's game, they know with no wind elements and not fighting Mother Nature or not trying to hit a ball 395 feet to right center field, I got to believe this is going to be a hitter's ballpark.
That's Davey Lopes, Brewer manager, gets the first win of the year. The Brewers now 1-4. Richie Sexton, though, the hero, a home run in the 8th inning. Dan Needles will have more with tonight's hero coming up later in sports. Kathy, David?
All right, Andy, it wasn't the first home run that will be remembered tonight. It was that last home run that was hit that the 43,000 fans will remember for a lifetime. All right, Kathy?
Certainly made a huge difference. And this place was just absolutely packed. A full house, a sellout crowd of over 42,000 people. Most of them have left Miller Park. We still have a couple of thousand around, but it's time now to check the traffic jam that could be going on outside. And for that very latest information, we're going to go to Matt Salemi. He is in News Chopper 12. Matt.
Thanks, Kathy. You can see still a lot of folks making their way to the car, and the log jam to get out of the parking lot has already begun. You can see the cars lining up, trying to exit Mitchell Boulevard to exit the parking lot, so there is a delay heading out that way. If you're in the East River lots, there's a line to wait and get out of there, so the key to getting out this evening is going to be a whole lot of extra patience. And it looks like there's a bunch of fans down here that have the right idea. They've lit a little bonfire. It looks like they're going to wait until the crowd thins out before they attempt to get on the road. Matt Salemi reporting live in News Chopper 12. David, Kathy, back to you.
All right, we sure know how to do baseball in this town right now.
I hope they keep that to a small bonfire, too.
Absolutely.
There's still more to come as we continue our special Field of Dreams coverage from Miller Park.
It was truly a day of baseballs and diamonds of more than one variety. Our cameras are there as one couple gets engaged. That's coming up.
And now a live picture, the fans filing out of Miller Park. A chilly night, temperatures in the 30s, but the 70s are on the way. Chief Meteorologist Mark Baden's Weather Watch 12 weekend forecast just moments away.
October 6th, 1995. The state Senate hits a home run, passing a plan to enact a half-cent sales tax in 5 southeastern Wisconsin counties to fund Miller Park. George Petak cast the deciding vote, a move that would cost him his job.
Ladies, this is the best thing we've picked to read so far. Talk about a page turner.
It's like, what's going to be on the next page? And then you get there and it just blows your mind. Can these prices be real?
It's Shopko's lowest prices of the season catalog. T-shirt knit sheets $12.77. Sansui VCR $47.99. Sharp VCR $57.99. Quick armchairs $12.99. Prices so low, you'll rave over them.
And it was funny, but as I read it, I just pictured myself right there.
Shopko. Neat stuff, neat store.
$28 a month for this GE 7-cycle washer and matching dryer.
$31 a month for this Whirlpool 2-speed super capacity washer and dryer.
$38 a month for this Maytag 10-cycle 2-speed washer and dryer.
What all this means is that with Americans no money down, no interest till 2003, you'll get some very affordable monthly payments on lots of our appliances.
And it'll be paid for in less than 2 years with 0 interest.
Plus, you still get the guaranteed low market price on the top name brands and appliances.
At American.
You're watching 12 News at 10.
Walk into Menards and walk out with great flooring for your home, like Sandrin Vinyl from Tarkett, with a durable wear layer that never needs waxing. On sale just 33 cents a square foot. Give all your fine interior wood lasting protection with Depth fast-drying polyurethane. Choose from gloss, semi-gloss, or satin. On sale just $4.99 a gallon after $5 rebate for a fine finish. Start with Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
You may have a turbo. You may even have 227 horses. But if you don't have the control of Subaru all-wheel drive, you can't touch this. The Subaru WRX. Here at last. That's the beauty of Subaru all-wheel drive.
Closed captioning is brought to you by McDonald's, where you'll have lots to smile about every day, like a 99-cent McChicken sandwich or 99-cent double cheeseburger. At McDonald's, we love to see you smile.
My wife is
always getting on my case about smoking. She said it's bad for you. It makes the drapes smell. She even threatened to stop kissing me if I didn't quit. I said, it's my lungs and it's my life. But I was wrong. I didn't quit. I had no idea the life I'd lose wasn't mine. It was hers. She was my life. My wife was my life.
Certainly a memorable night here at the Field of Dreams, the new Miller Park opening night, and what a successful evening it was. As you notice, it's kind of cleared out behind us. We're going to show you in a moment, though. We still got some fans here right behind the cameras. The excitement was in the air tonight here at Miller Park, no doubt about it.
It was a field of dreams come true for one particular couple out here, because there was certainly love in the air, and Jason DeRusha joins us now with their story.
I got the story assignment of the night, I have to tell you. This is fantastic. A local couple that was brought together by opening day just a couple of years ago. Well, tonight, for this opening night, they sealed the deal forever.
Leads things off. He sends a rocket hit deep toward left. Back goes Jenkins.
Opening day 1999. The game was sold out. Rob Larson had standing room only seats. But after a couple of innings, he got tired and sat down by a stranger, Heidi Krieger. Fast forward 2 years and many loving dates to this. In just 3 hours, Rob will ask Heidi to marry him. She has no idea. In fact, when we ask what she's most looking forward to,
George Bush throwing the first pitch.
little does she know, tonight her life will change. First, Rob has to go to the men's room. His buddy hands him the engagement ring, and we hide a wireless microphone. In a crowd, in the gift shop, among many autographed baseballs, a true change-up. This is the moment of a lifetime.
Oh my God.
I love you, honey, with all my heart.
Oh my.
And I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Give her a kiss, give her.
Will you marry me?
Surrounded by family and a TV crew Heidi still hasn't noticed, their new life begins.
Thank you, honey. I love you.
Love you too.
Oh, it still brings tears to my eye. It was just a great moment. The two of them did take their seats and watch this opening game, although their attention was focused on the diamond on Heidi's ring, not so much on the diamond out there.
Congratulations to them. And, you know, that's a big story tonight, but the story on the diamond tonight has got to be Richie Sexton.
The hero of the night. Let's listen in as he's downstairs.
You know, we just talked about my stance and my hands, and he saw some things that I was doing wrong, and I kind of took that up to the plate with me, and it worked out. I fouled one straight back the pitch before too that I thought I could have hit, you know, pretty well, and you know, I don't think it was a bad pitch, so maybe that's a good sign for me. I think it was an inside fastball, and it was a good pitch, and I just happened to get my hands out there, and yeah, I mean, the crowd's awesome here tonight, and it was really nice to see. And you know, when I had that every day in Cleveland, and you know, when I came over here for the last 2 months, you know, that wasn't here till, with the exception of the last game played at County Stadium, so it's nice.
Richie, you've had 3 games here, the 2 exhibition games, now the opener. I know there's a lot of hype involved. Are you guys just eager just to settle down, just play baseball now?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, we're happy to be home. You know, to be able to get back into your apartment. You know, your cars are coming in. You got clothes still. You know, you just every combination of a bunch of things. So we're happy to be home. You know, with our families. I think everybody's just going to settle down a little bit and start playing some better baseball than we did, obviously, on the last road trip.
Richie Sexton.
Pretty low-key, but, you know, I was kind of low-key about it, too, because during batting practice, Richie Sexton connected, and I caught this ball.
And she was going to sell it off as the home run ball, but no, it was a Richie Sexton hit, though. Let's go back to the studio now with Jerry Taff and Mark Baden.
Absolutely.
Okay, thanks very much. We'll be back after them in just a matter of moments. But you're saying that no matter what's going on tonight, tomorrow's going to be great, yeah?
Yeah, let's get to the truth, though, about what Kathy's talking about with this ball that Richie Sexton hit.
Okay.
It was caught by one of the guys fielding out in the outfield, and they nicely tossed it up to her. Now, she made a good grab, But she made it sound a little more grandiose.
Well, she's a pretty good athlete, you know. If she'd been looking the other direction.
Right now, she's really mad at me. But let's talk about what's happening around here weather-wise. And we still have a few showers around the area, and there was a little bit of light rain that moved right over Miller Park. And thankfully, we don't have to worry about the rain coming in at all for years to come. Let's show you a live pinpoint Doppler 12 radar. That's because there's a roof over Miller Park. And very fortunate, not only on the field tonight were the Brewers, but also because you see that big line of thunderstorms? That just happened just to the north of the stadium. And now there's scattered showers and thunderstorms, especially over Sheboygan County right now. This is moving very, very rapidly, and there's a whole lot more rain to come. We're not over with the rain. So let's show you what's happening with pinpoint Doppler 12 radar. Look what's happening out to the west of us. Pretty strong thunderstorms right now around Rochester, Minnesota, heading towards La Crosse. And Eau Claire eventually will be picking up some of these stronger thunderstorms, but the majority of the energy will stay to the west and the north of us tonight. That's why I'm not expecting that much in the way of severe weather around here, but don't be surprised to see a little bit of lightning and hear some thunder as the night goes on. Pinpoint Doppler 12 radar around the upper Midwest. Little box down to the south of us and southwest of us, that's a tornado watch. There was big-time worries today about a major outbreak of tornadoes. It doesn't look like that's going to happen as we move throughout the night. Still the potential for tornadoes, though. Around here, it's what we call elevated convection because we have very cold temperatures at the surface, but aloft right now, the temperature about 5,000 to 10,000 feet above our heads is about 60 degrees, so it's a whole lot warmer above. That supports the thunderstorms. Let's show you what's happening around the nation. You can see one huge conglomerate of showers and thunderstorms now. The low pressure center is moving into Kansas, and it's going to move very rapidly tonight and intensify. That's why we're worried about the winds tomorrow. It will be very windy. Look at these temperatures just to the south of us. You know where they're heading? Right into Wisconsin. Forget about that 40. By tomorrow morning, temperatures near 60, and we'll hit up to 70 degrees tomorrow. I know it's hard to believe because it's cold out there in Milwaukee. 40 degrees if you're heading back from the game. 40 degrees right now in Racine, and wind chills are in the mid-20s. We won't talk about wind chills tomorrow, but we will talk about very, very strong winds. Here's the warm front. It's getting closer. Scattered showers moving in. Heaviest thunderstorms stay out to the west of us. That's where the heaviest rains will be located as well. By tomorrow morning, still a mix of clouds and maybe a little bit of sun. The wind is kicking up, though. We're talking about wind gusts, maybe 50 to 60 miles per hour, and that can cause some damage around. So stay with Weather Watch 12. We'll update you as the day goes on, and as this low pressure center moves away, things start to calm down on Sunday, and it will be a nicer day, at least wind-wise. Temperature-wise, this is when you wake up tomorrow. I know it's hard to believe because it's 40 degrees right now, that it's going to be 60 when you wake up, but that warm front means business, and it gets us up into the 70s as we head into tomorrow before another cold front cools us back down tomorrow night back into the 40s. Here's your forecast then for tonight. 49 degrees with scattered showers and thunderstorms. Easterly winds at 5 to 15. High of 70 tomorrow. That's certainly the warmest day of the year so far. Southwesterly winds 15 to 30 plus. Again, gusting at times to 50 or maybe 60 miles per hour. Brewers game tomorrow should be a good one. However, they're going to have to keep the roof closed. I've talked to the groundskeeper. Because of those winds, it's a little too dangerous to make the roof move when you have those strong winds. 64 on Sunday. A couple of showers on Monday, 53 on Tuesday, and a few more thunderstorms in the forecast on Wednesday, and 55 degrees. But 70 is still going to be nice, even though we have such strong winds.
Mark, thanks. Still to come on 12 News at 10, a shocking case of child abuse in a local family. The conditions the children lived under were reportedly appalling. Also ahead, new reason to believe that 24 Navy crew members held in China will soon be coming home. We will hear from Colin Powell. And we'll go back to Miller Park for continuing live post-game coverage with Kathy and David as we watch folks trying to get away from Miller Park.
November 9th, 1996. Hall of Famers Robin Yount and Hank Aaron helped break ground on the new Miller Park.
Alan Edmonds, for all walks of life. Alan Edmonds Shoe Banks, Brookfield, Mequon, Port Washington, and Madison.
Hold it! Thanks.
21, please.
Like playing around with stuff?
Well, at Best Buy, you can play around with anything you want. Actually, that's half the fun. Best Buy. Go ahead. Turn on the fun.
Experience the quality and warmth of a Wisconsin handcrafted bedroom set.
Presenting diamonds from Tobin Jewelers. For you, for now, for a lifetime.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, you'll find incredible values on candy, sporting goods, workwear, and tools. Pick up an Estwing 20-ounce hammer for $16.99. Estwing, an American tradition for over 75 years. The Fleet has a pass-load angled impulse finish nailer. Get it for $399.99. And a DeWalt 14-inch chop saw featuring 3,800 RPM is $179.99.
Find value at Farm and Fleet.
Alan Edmonds, for all walks of life. Alan Edmonds Shoe Banks, Brookfield, Mequon, Port Washington, and Madison.
Well, as much fun as it was to be at Miller Park today, it's kind of fun to be home now watching that on TV. Chopper 12 is looking at the folks leaving the ball game now. We'll be going back out there live before long. But first, just a couple of other things we need to talk about from the day's news. President Bush, wired to the world, even though he did spend the evening at Miller Park, says our government is making progress in trying to get 24 crew members of a grounded airplane released from China. The president offered that evaluation after Beijing let an American military attaché visit the crew for a second time. The 24 Navy flyers are said to be in good shape and being treated well. A photograph of 11 of the 24 crew members shows them seated at tables, looking straight ahead, perhaps listening to a lecture. U.S. Secretary of State Colin Powell says there's reason to be optimistic at this point.
I'm encouraged because there has been movement and because we are exchanging rather precise ideas as to how to bring this to a conclusion, and that's as far as I'd like to go at this time.
And so we have to say there's no word yet on exactly when those U.S. service personnel are likely to be released from China. 7 children are in protective custody tonight because of accusations of abuse by their foster parents. Police in the area charged 54-year-old Robert Hunnell with felony child abuse for locking his children in a bedroom for 14 hours per day and giving them only buckets with which to relieve themselves. 5 of the children are developmentally disabled. The mother has not been charged. The couple has been Milwaukee County foster parents since 1990. Well, let's go back out live to Miller Park now, and Tom Sutton up in the press box.
Jerry, some absolutely perfect scripting for the Milwaukee Brewers. They win the first game at Miller Park with an 8th-inning home run by Richie Sexton. We're going to have that. Plus, the Bucks were out playing the Clippers in L.A., and what happened out of the Masters? Sports is coming at you next.
Miller Park will see a lot of baseball over the next 2 years. In addition to the Brewers games, the state-of-the-art stadium will play host to the Major League All-Star Game in 2002.
Jacuzzi and Menards are the names to know for stylish bath fixtures. This attractive pedestal lamp is on sale, just $79. Add a matching toilet for only $89. Get more smiles to the gallon with Pittsburgh Ultra Interior Paint with a 20-year warranty. On sale, flat is $9.79 a gallon after $3 rebate. Satin finish only $11.79 after rebate. Get great paint at Menards.
Save big money at Menards. The raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red.
The Sonata from Hyundai, with the freedom of America's best warranty plan. 10 years without a care in the world.
Get 0.9% APR financing on the Sonata now.
$19.99.
$19.99.
$19.99.
$19.99.
$19.99. $19.99. $19.99.
The new $19.99 offer from Verizon Wireless really has people talking, and it's easy to see why. Because for just $19.99 monthly access, you get 1,000 weekend minutes and 75 anytime minutes each month for 2 full years. So get to your Verizon Wireless store now.
$19.99.
$19.99.
Verizon Wireless. Join in.
Rooms for Less is having a sold sale. Everything must be sold. We price everything so low. All items are priced to move. Financing is available with no interest. In-stock items delivered next day. Satisfaction guaranteed. Lamps $19.95. Leather sofas $4.99. Dinettes $189. Stop in today. Open late Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Rooms for Less. Visit us in Racine or call us at 262-886-6461. Everything must be sold.
And welcome back to Miller Park. Earlier tonight, we had told you that the Milwaukee Brewers needed some love. They had gone 0 for 4 on the road. They came home to Miller Park. They had 42,000 fans cheering for them. The president tossed out the first ball. You knew something good was going to happen, and it did. Let's go to the highlights. We'll take you through tonight's game. There's Jeff D'Amico. He started, tossed 7 innings of strong baseball. Now, Michael Tucker. That's an answer to a trivia question. First home run at Miller Park. It's by a Cincinnati Red. It's 2-0. Cincinnati at that time. Jose Hernandez comes up with a long ball of his own. This is going to be a 3-run double off of Rob Bell, and all of a sudden the Brewers had the lead by a score of 2-3. Now you're probably wondering, hey, who's going to hit the first home run for the Brewers? Answer, that man. Jeremy Burnett's a solo home run in the 6th, the first Brew home run at Miller Park. The Brew Crew is up 4-2, but Cincinnati comes roaring back. They would eventually tie the game. One of the big hits that got him back into the game was Dimitri Young's 3-1 pitch solo shot. That going out, his 3rd on the year, and eventually it would be 4-4. That sets the stage for this man, Richie Sexson, to left, deep and gone in the 8th, 5-4. Brewers held the lead. All they had to do was hold it. They did. David Weathers comes on, and he would strike out Kelly Stinnett. And the Brew Crew gets the victory 5-4, and that's what you call perfect scripting. That's the way it was supposed to happen. Let's go down to the field and Dan Needles, who has player reaction. Dan?
Well, Tom, it was interesting how this game ended up because Richie Sexson has been kind of a human dartboard so far early in the season. Last Friday in the first exhibition game here, hit on the pinky, originally thought he broke his hand. Earlier this week in Houston, hit by another pitch. Earlier in this game, fouled a pitch off his knee. Very banged up, bruised up, came into his 8th inning at-bat with a 167 average, no home runs, only 1 RBI. But as Davey Loeb said later on after the game, that Richie Sexson is the kind of guy that he can have 3 bad at-bats and then produce something very special, which he did. The home run to win the game. The Brewers obviously pleased after winning the first game here at Miller Park.
It's great, too, on opening day and everything, you know, that came along with it in the new ballpark. And it was good to get a win also under our belt.
I think it's great for me, feeling great. Get the first hit and get the first RBI.
That was Jose Hernandez, who had a 3-run double for the first hit, the first RBI for the Brewers here at Miller Park. Brewers win at 5-4, and of course they'll be back to work tomorrow. No pomp and circumstance, just trying for another win. Tom?
Dan, hopefully they'll have still 42,000 fans going at and yelling for him. All right, now let's take a look at some other things that were happening today. The Milwaukee Bucks were playing the Los Angeles Clippers. They had a chance possibly to clinch the Central Division. There you see Ray Allen going down for the dunk, but it was not to happen tonight as far as the clinching was concerned. As Toronto wins, that was a nice move by Glenn Robinson. He hits the ball to Irvin Johnson, and he would hit the jumper, and then a 3-pointer by Big Dog. Then you take a look at the score right now as the game is still in progress, and the Bucks are losing to the Clippers by a score of 57-50. Now there was another big activity that was down at Augusta at the Masters. Chris DeMarco, he is the leader. He is at -10. That was a par on number 18. Tiger Woods, folks, he's in the hunt. He had a 6 under par 66. This is a birdie putt on number 15. It is good, folks. He is at -8, 2 strokes off the lead set by DeMarco. Also in the hunt, David Duvall. He had a 6 under par 66. He is at -7. This was his second shot onto the number 18. Steve Stricker fired a 1 under par 71 today. He is at 7 under par, so he is also in the running. He's probably tied for 4th right now. And so they will be tying it off tomorrow. So Stricker, all he has to do is stay healthy and stay at it. If he can get to about -10, he's going to be in the hunt for Sunday. All right, things are winding down right now. Another live look at Miller Park. We are coming back with a few final thoughts. Now, here are tonight's Moneyball numbers.
Wisconsin vacation can last as long as you'd like. With so much to do, why not stretch it out?
Gonna take a little time, gonna leave it all behind and stay, yeah.
Oh, won't you stay just a little bit longer? Oh, won't you play?
For your free Wisconsin Getaway Guide, call 1-800-432-TRIP or visit travelwisconsin.com.
There are certain things I have I want to keep forever. My hammer, my bowling ball, and my wife. The mauve couch, on the other hand.
During Steinhaffel's new for spring sale, you'll see the latest in home fashions. And if you buy now, you won't owe us anything for the next 6 months. It's Steinhaffel's. Relax. Sale ends Wednesday.
I have juvenile diabetes.
And I'm working really hard to find a cure.
If I find a solution, I will share it.
With me and me.
At Children's Hospital of Wisconsin,
we're conducting extensive research
in genetics and juvenile diabetes.
We're trying to find solutions
before time runs out.
For me.
Well, it's getting kind of quiet out here. We're about one of maybe 20 people left out here.
Hello.
At Miller Park right now. Yeah, if we just shout it out here.
Well, one of the most exciting parts of the experience here at Miller Park is the new scoreboard.
Absolutely. And we've got Carlene Org. She's out on the field somewhere. Carlene, tell us more.
Hey, Kathy, even though the action was on the field tonight, I bet all eyes at one point were on the scoreboard behind me, because not only does it give us the score, it shows us stats and even highlights. And fans say looking at the board is an exciting, eye-catching experience. It's one of the biggest and brightest fixtures inside Miller Park.
It's literally 6 stories from top to bottom. You have to go through 6 different sets of ladders to get from top to bottom.
The Brewers' new scoreboard and video board are state-of-the-art, and baseball fans know that.
I mean, you can see it from everywhere. You can make everything out. You can't ask for anything better than that.
That's right. Whether you're in the upper deck bleacher seats or way up here behind home plate, the view is pretty good.
Even with these old eyes, I'm able to make out everything except the batting average. That's a little more difficult. I have to ask my wife about that.
All told, the Brewers spent more than $3 million for the new toy. And while it's a big hit with fans, some think the price was a bit high.
Maybe, 1.5, 1.7, but 3 over the top. Absolutely.
What would you expect for $3 million then?
Flashing lights, maybe some man to walk out and actually point the score to me. I don't know, but for $3 million.
But it's still a nice score.
Absolutely, absolutely. Completely blows the other one away.
That's right. The new scoreboard certainly blows the old one that we had at County Stadium. Now, Miller Park does have manual scoreboards located on the left and right fields, but they just show the scores of other games going on. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much, Carlene. Got it all covered from all the angles tonight.
We'll be right back with more live coverage from Miller Park. Don't go away.
A County Stadium tradition carries into Miller Park. Fans can purchase a ticket in the Euchre seats for only $1. Named after Brewers announcer Bob Euchre, the seats are located on the terrace level behind home plate.
Wisconsin Lottery is brought to you by Calder.
Nobody likes running out of time. Sign up with Singular, and on nights and weekends, you're off the clock. Talk all you want at no charge. Get all this plus a special offer on an Ericsson 1228. Singular Wireless. What do you have to say?
Is your home in need of a facelift? Join me, Stuart Heath, on today's Home Remodeler for ideas on enhancing your home's appearance. Each week we'll meet with industry professionals who will share ideas on remodeling your home. From complete home additions, to landscaping, to bathroom design. We'll cover the latest trends and show you the newest products that can turn your house into a dream home.
So I hope you'll join us this Sunday morning at 7:30 for today's home remodeling.
Park on the inaugural game here today. They say there are no bad seats in the house.
What a night it has been. Just about every spot has a fabulous view. And just to prove that, Jessica Jollings is standing by over in the foul area of the right field side. Jessica, wave to us.
Jessica,
hi guys, how you doing? Well, you know, you said it, Kathy. They say there's no bad seat in the house, but you know what? We wanted to find out where the best seat is. Take a look.
The game started, and so did the competition.
What are the best seats in the house?
A total view of the whole spectrum. That's what we have right here.
At 18 inches worth of seat, and the loge level is the best place for 6'9" Jason Peters.
In the Old County Stadium, I was like this, could not move.
Your knees are jabbing in somebody's back.
This is super.
Way much better.
Because you can see, like, everything.
That enough for field level fans to give their seats a top score.
Welcome to the best seat in the house.
Inside this clubhouse suite, we found a good view and Mayor John Norquist.
If you want to watch the game, you want to be out near the field someplace or in those bleachers. Because I bought a car from Russ Darrow, a used car for 13 grand. Paid a lot of money for it. So I got a car and I got this seat.
If that isn't a good deal.
For being euchre seats, they're awesome. I mean, you see the entire playing field. I can see everything up to first base. So I'm missing a little bit of right field, but I can see everything.
But not everything was perfect.
Well, you can't see back up. You're only getting the very bottom part of the scoreboard from here. 7, 9, 8, 10.
Still, they're all here on opening night.
Today, I'm in heaven. That's how I'm feeling. It don't get much better than this.
And that really saying it all. It didn't really matter tonight where you sat, right, guys? Go Brewers! All right, back to you guys.
Okay, it's time for those kids to hit the sack.
Thanks, Jessica. Jessica Jollings reporting for us. And I tell you what, I'll say it again, you got to be here to actually see what it's like, because it's a wonderful ballpark.
All right, we still have more to show you, so stick with us. We'll be right back.
The food critics agree. Head west to Boulder Junction for the finest Black Angus steaks grilled to perfection. If you have a taste for seafood, chicken, or a jumbo burger, we got you covered. Boulder Junction, 125th and Burleigh.
My baby. I want someone to hold my baby, someone to talk to her. Someone who understands babies, what they need, why they cry. Someone to keep her safe, to be there when I work. I will choose childcare that will care for, teach, and protect my baby. Because when my baby's not with me, she should be with the next best thing. Call 888-713-KIDS to learn about quality childcare and where to find it. Nothing less will do for my baby.
Welcome to spring. Rich with beautiful color, clean air, and painted sky. But if spring isn't your season, you can always wait for it to pass. Or simply walk to a different section of the gaming area in the new Potawatomi Bingo Casino. Potawatomi Bingo Casino.
Super Cash Live, nightly at 10:34, only on WISN 12.
Welcome back. Our coverage of opening day at Miller Park continues.
I tell you, one of the most exciting moments of tonight was one of the ceremonial pitches, the one that came from President George W. Bush.
He also had a lot of fun in the locker room for a while, getting some autographs before he made the pitch. Took a little bounce before the plate, but I think it was
a one-hopper. Definitely not up to his old playing days, I guess, but what are you going to do? It was great to have him here, and I think the fans really and truly appreciated him. Republicans and Democrats. There it is, that one hopper again, but the crowd just went nuts. I think Bernitz's and Sexton's home run were the only louder applauses.
I think that would certainly have to be true. And of course, when the Brat won the sausage race, I heard a lot of cheering at that point too. Well, one more look at Miller Park, all around the park, when we come back.
Oh, comfy pops.
Okay, everybody, eat up.
Looks great, honey. You really outdid yourself this time.
Don't wait for me.
So, honey, how was work?
Totally crazy. It's so nice to be home.
Velveeta shells and cheese, so rich and creamy, kids don't eat it. They inhale it. Velveeta shells and cheese, a clean plate every time.
Hey, Mom, you got any more shells?
At the Home Depot, we can help you make something great out of a little lumber, or a can of paint, even a few pieces of ceramic tile. We can also help you make something great out of yourself. Join one of America's most successful and admired companies. If you like improving things, have we got a job for you? The Home Depot, first in home improvement. Call us toll-free, apply in person, or visit our website.
No minimum balance, and it's free. Guarantee accounts have totally free checking with my personal account and my business account. They mean totally free.
I switched to Guarantee because of that fact.
Not even a penny. Wait, no? Not even a penny. Guarantee to me is absolutely fantastic.
And I love it.
Open a totally free checking account and get a Rubbermaid combination step stool toolbox. Convenience, totally free checking, and a free gift.
For the way you live, Guaranteed Bank.
This is your life. Somehow, all the important stuff gets done. Like homework, soccer practice, laundry. But how can you do the things you have to do and have time left over for the things you want to do? Southridge Mall, with the most choices and the most stores of any mall in Milwaukee. So you can get your shopping done and get on with your life. Southridge Mall, shopping for the rest of your life.
It has been a fabulous night at the ballpark tonight,
Indeed,
wouldn't you say?
an electric night, and we are proud to have been a part.
What?
Yes.
Enjoyed yourself tonight. The party's over.
We
don't care where you're going.
We got to go home? That's it?
Gotta go home.
All
Big
right.
Bill, the friendliest guy to throw us out of the ballpark.
All right, Big Bill. Nice to see
Hey,
you.
thank you. But we do have some final highlights we'd like to show our audience.
We're going to leave you tonight with all the thrilling moments from opening night at Miller Park.
Good night.
There are many people that played a role in building this magnificent ballpark, but none greater than all of you. Thank you very much.
At the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the rampart we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Looking for ideas to remodel your home? Join me, Stuart Keith,